Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So we're going to start with wire brush on this side, and the other side my buddy Glenn already did. It came out pretty good. The other side does have surface rust up here, but this side actually looks really good. So I'm going to go ahead and sand this all down. We'll see what we're left with. Look at this, eh? That's actually really nice. Up here we just got some paint coming off, but no rust on this side at all. I hit it with a flat black paint job everywhere. That will be under the quarter panel. Yeah, this side as well, all painted up. It looks really good. Probably hit it with a coat or two more. I'm just using the Rust-Oleum rust paint. So my buddy Glenn was over and we sanded these down. We as in Glenn. He sanded this all down to nice metal here. Now the only problem is because these were rusty, we cut some off and it's not gonna reach the quarter panel. I've been looking to buy these, but I'm having a hard time finding them in Canada for a price that I think is fair. So I think I'm just gonna roll with these for now. I can always change these after. I can just drill them out, even with the quarter panel on, and then work on them later. Next thing I'm gonna do, guys, for the quarter panel install is just sand all this down because we need good surface for the quarter panel to go to. So this, we need the inside here. We need that whole top row sanded down, grinded. We need this whole section nice and clean, ready to be welded to. For the quarter panels, I got all this sanded on the inside as well as the other side. You can see nice and shiny. And then I painted this. So we're ready to put this one on, basically. Just painted the back side here. Ready to put this side on. I think we can do it. We got the quarter panel on. I didn't show any of this, mostly because I didn't know what I was doing. But I figured it out and I'm gonna tell you exactly how I did this. Now, one variable, I was waiting for the tailgate so we could do this. You could see our freaking mint fitment that we just got. I had to do some other stuff. I had to sand, blah, blah, blah. So it took a long time, but we're here now. That's all that matters. How I did this was, started from the rear, slid it on, cleared my bumper, tucked back in, got the rear tucked right away. So rear was instantly tucked to where it should be. You come up here, you got to make sure you got all this cleared up. It took me a long time. That's also why I didn't record. It took me a long time to figure out what was binding up and why this wasn't fitting. But once we got it, it fits pretty good. Then what I did was it basically got right to here. And then I started kind of taking this and just peeling it kind of like over. Started from the bottom. The bottom will fit pretty easy. And then up here, it gets harder. You got to pop it over, kind of like you're prying it over, and it just fits mint. And then after, like if you pry it too much, like this, for example, you can push that back in, hammer it back in and weld it there. And you do have some room, but this is tight, guys. This is no welds. No welds. Look at that. Like it's actually not even, like you could literally, no lie, drive it without anything. My gas thingy's in there just for like the sake of it being there. I just have this vice gripped because this was flaring out. So I wanted to flare it back to mate it. I cannot believe this fit. Like, just tell me that isn't the sexiest thing you've probably ever witnessed in your entire life. It made this truck from like, look like a piece of junk still somehow, even though it's all mint, to looking like brand new. I'm more excited now than I was when I drove this thing for the first time, because that looks too good. I might have done too good of a job here. So we still got to do this side. This side's quarter panel's freaking dented, which is freaking, I hate, but it is what it is. As you guys can see, there's a lot of fiddling with it. Sliced my hand. So we still got room for adjustment. Now we can adjust this rear. This is where it's gonna sit. It's gonna sit flush. Once we figure that out, we can adjust as needed. We can go this way, we can go in. This side's flush. I'm gonna have to add a piece there. That's fine. This isn't quite flush, which is annoying. I'm not sure what to do about that, but it is dented and I'm pretty sure that's an issue. You can see that dent there. All right, guys, so lots has been going on here. Now, like I just said, we were waiting for the tailgate. I got the sheets on, as you guys saw, but now we have the door on. And look at this. It's pretty much perfect fit. Now, obviously this door, you can see it goes up and down. So I've been trying to wait so I could line it all up mint. Obviously this doesn't go in yet because I haven't welded the quarter panels. You can see that movement there. One of us is gonna push in and weld it. This all is lining up perfect. So what I'm gonna do right now, guys, is drill my holes all the way around this whole thing. I'll show you guys what I do, but I'm gonna start drilling. The welding process, as you can see, started down here because this is fit perfect. I'm gonna work my way up, and again, we got movement, so see that, just a mint line up. So we're going up it. Started, I did a 4 here. So yeah, working our way up, I think is gonna be the best way to go about it. Yeah, you guys can see we got that room, so wiggle, boom, push that in, that pushes that in, then we push up and in, and that closes the gap. Video you're in? Was that the floors? Just welder maybe. Pro? I think it was the floors. Yeah. Dawson's the pro welder. He's back. We've got the whole side done here, including this piece. This? Look at this, guys. Ew! The door's shut.
Nasty.
And the fitment is pretty bang on. We could go up with the door like a slight bit.
Open it up a little bit more.
But honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. The bottom sits perfect. This is like the biggest concern of the quarter panels is the fitment here. I'd say this is the hardest part. Making sure all your fitment is good on the door. Tack that right in, and then we should be good up front. Canopy on just to measure our fitment. We obviously got wiggle room on both right now. Dawson's starting the drilling on that side. We got this all welded. We're gonna leave the top for the end so we can kind of fiddle with it a bit to line up the canopy, but it looks sweet. Almost like it more with canopy on it, to be honest. I do have windows for it. They're just in the garage, but yeah, I mean, I'll rock it without windows because I actually think that's pretty cool. Yeah, it fit mint right over the roll bar. It's all fitting up pretty good, and still needs seals and stuff. I need seals for the top, seals for the tailgate, but we're getting to that point where we might just get this thing on the road pretty quick here.
It's hot, bro.
I accidentally shut the door that doesn't have any handles on it currently, so I am putting the handle on as we speak. Yeah. Just get a tanner here.
Pretty mint.
Yeah, it's looking really good. Is coming to life. It honestly isn't that bad of a job. Like, yeah, like, I mean, I think getting it on is actually harder, like getting the skin actually on, but welding it, it's pretty easy. You got like so much wiggle room. You can really work with it, which is nice. The back's all done, the top's all done. Quarters are officially all welded up. Getting it lined up, you just got to take your time and and it depends up to you guys how perfect you want it. I'd say these are pretty good. Could probably go like harder and make it better. Like this, we're not professionals by any means, but I think it's pretty good for us. Dawson's rattled. We're gonna take it for a little rip here down the driveway, see if she goes. Look at that thing, guys. Just a freaking beast. Easy. That is beautiful. I've never seen it. I've only been in it. Looks like a monster truck. Can't believe I brought this thing back to life, guys. It's freaking huge. Oh, the reverse lights work. What? That's sick. Seems to be running pretty good.